Welcome back to Walls a Day, where Walls Today is Infidel, a 1983 release running here on the Apple IIe and Virtual 2. I'm going to say yes that I do have an 80 column display. And then let the story load up, because this is an Infocom interactive fiction game. So as usual, I've got a walkthrough up, this time from the solutionarchive.com. But here we are in our tent, where you wake slowly, sit up in your bunk, look around the tent, and try to ignore the pounding in your head, the cottonly taste in your mouth, and the ache in your stomach. The droning of a plane's engine breaks the stillness, and you realize that things outside are quiet. Too quiet. You know that this can mean only one thing. Your workmen have deserted you. They complained over the last few weeks, grumbling about the small pay and lack of food, and your inability to locate the pyramid. And after what you stupidly did yesterday, trying to make them work on a holy day, their leaving is understandable. Yeah, that makes sense. The professor's map was just an ancient map, as worthless as an ice cube in the Arctic, without an instrument fine enough to accurately measure a longitude and latitude. You knew that the site was nearby. You dug, and you ordered the workers to dig, even without the box. As you listened to the plane and rub your aching eyes, you pray they left you supplies enough to find the pyramid and to survive, and that the plane's carrying the long overdue box. This is Infidel, 1983 release from Infocom. This is release 22. Where we started in our tent in the middle of the Egyptian desert. We're a grave robber who has somehow inherited a map from the Carter expeditions. And but this is the 80s still, but we're trying to still do some tomb robbing apparently. Not a very likable narrator, so we're just gonna kind of speedrun this. We're gonna get out of cot. Apparently they were looking for like a proto GPS to find the tomb, which is the box that it's talking about. Go south. That plane flying overhead will drop a crate which will contain the box, but we don't need that unless we want to find the pyramid on our own. But I'm following this walkthrough here, so we're just gonna go southwest, west, and then get pickaxe and shovel, as you do. Let's see here. I'm gonna go east, southeast, south, and then we're gonna read the note that our workers left us. The sound of something heavy landing is probably that crate. Hereafter you shall pursue your full dream of the hidden pyramid and its riches alone. May the jackals feed well on your bones. We have left you what you need to get back, though we hope you do not. I mean, that was nice of them. They didn't have to do that. We put several things you treasure above life itself inside your trunk, locked with your precious padlock. But we could not bear to part with the key, especially after what you said of our rights. We hope the drug we placed in your drink did you harm. If not, we are at least satisfied you slept especially soundly while we clean out the camp. Farewell. Okay. Kind of serves us right. Let's see here. We're gonna go. We read the note. We're gonna get knapsack. That contains a rope and a canteen, which will surely come in handy. We're gonna go north, north. Gonna get matchbook. North, north. We're gonna smash padlock with pickaxe. Apparently this game is kind of notorious for its difficulty and number of deaths, and a relatively unsatisfying ending, but I don't think grave robbers should get satisfying endings. So we're going to remove it, drop it, twist it, bop it, shake it. No, we're going to open trunk. No, that's not it. Open trunk. We're going to get beef and map. Get the nice dried beef. We're gonna eat beef. It's gonna make us a little thirsty, so we're gonna go south, west, west to the Nile, and then we're gonna drink water. Then we're gonna play everybody's favorite game, inventory management. We're gonna drop knapsack, get canteen, open it, fill it, close it, put it in knapsack. It'd be great if there was like one instruction you could do all this with, but no. We're gonna get knapsack though. We successfully refilled our canteen from our knapsack and put it back in and got the knapsack. Let's go east. East, east, southeast, southeast. And we're at the right spot. We're gonna start digging in sand, digging sand. Again. 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 Okay, we've unearthed the top of a pyramid. You notice a square opening on the top of it. We're gonna open map. Oh, it reveals the stone cube. We're gonna insert cube and opening. What else would you do? I'm just asking. All right, the ancient stones beneath your feet shake and tremble as they move the sands, so you leap out of the way and manage to avoid being sucked down into the vortex. Through the sands, an entrance down to the pyramid is revealed. The entire experience sends a jolt of adrenaline through your body as your lips form a sneer. You found it, without any help from those idiots. As I said, not a great narrator here. Now that we've inserted cube and opening, we're gonna go D. Then we can drop map. We don't need it anymore. We were in the pyramid. What would we need a map for? We're gonna open jar. And get torch. Dip it in liquid. Close jar. Don't want to put an open jar of flammable liquid in your knapsack. We're gonna drop knapsack. Put jar in knapsack. Then we're gonna have our intrepid adventurer light a match, or light a torch. Open matchbook. Get match. Close matchbook. Light strike match. Getting ahead of myself. Use the lit match to light the torch. I'm surprised we don't have to extinguish match. Or risk killing ourselves. We're gonna go south though. Now that we got a lit torch, you always gotta light a torch in an interactive fiction game. Northeast, northwest, west, north, east, north, 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 west, south. In the golden alcove, we're gonna get golden chalice. Now we're gonna go north, east, east, south. You know what we're gonna do here? We're gonna get silver chalice. We're gonna go north, west, south, 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 west, south, east, north, west. Then we're going to do one of my favorite activities. We're going to get scroll. I love a good papyrus scroll. I don't know if you know that. East, east, down. I'm going to do my own extracurricular activity here and see what the scroll says. Placed here for the Queen's Passage to the Afterlife. So it must be an Egyptian Book of the Dead. Presumably our guy can read hieroglyphics, despite his other shortcomings. West. We're going to examine Sloth. All right, we're going to do some shimmying. Let's see here. We're going to put torch in golden chalice. I'm going to remove shim. Drop all. Raise beam. Get all but shovel and shim. Okay. I'm gonna go east, up, west, get beam, south, southeast, southwest, north, north. Put golden chalice and silver chalice in knapsack. All right, we're gonna get rope and torch. I'm gonna tie rope to altar. Then we're gonna throw the other end north. Down the steep stairs. Throw it north. So we can use it to descend the steep stairs without dying. Then we're gonna go north, but first we are going to get knapsack. Go down the rope. And now we're gonna go into an ancient, undisturbed tomb. We're gonna push statue. break its head off and steal it. I don't think this is great archaeological practice, to be honest. We're gonna roll statue. I think we're gonna roll statue southwest is what it says. Roll statue southwest. Okay. We're gonna drop knapsack. All right, so that should, with the statue, keep the door open. Okay. And now that we've done that, we're gonna go northeast. 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 We're gonna get ruby cluster. Then we're gonna read hieroglyphs. I don't know if there's like some accompanying materials for this, but this is great. Yep. The walkthrough notes, Selkis is number 2. I don't know if I need to do anything with that, but we're gonna go southwest. Southwest. Get golden cluster. Southwest. And now we're gonna put golden cluster and ruby cluster in knapsack. Then we're gonna get all but statue. Statue. Spell it correctly? Okay. Oh no. Oh, that's why. I was going too fast. I didn't read that I didn't know what a clouster is. How don't you know what a clouster is? It's obvious. Knapsack. Okay. Our trusty knapsack. Now we can get all but statue, hopefully. Let's see. We did it. Okay. Our magic knapsack allows us to carry anything. Let's see. We're gonna... it says roll statue. It doesn't have a direction. Roll stat. Let's do what it says. Roll statue. Statue bumps into a wall. It says go northeast. And here it says again. Statue bumps into a wall. Okay. Let's see here. We're gonna drop all but torch. Okay. So that hopefully should keep it from locking the door, right? So, okay, we're gonna go southwest. Southwest. Oh no, so there's no way to get through this stone door. So I'm off on the walkthrough at some point here. Balanced halfway open. Are we not in the room with the statue? Did we not push the statue correctly? Is that the problem? Is the guide has that roll statue instruction without a direction and it just rolls the statue? Anyway, let's see if we can figure it out. Let's let's get all. Okay, go northeast. Southwest. Where's the statue at now? That's the question. Where did we roll the statue to? I don't see the statue anywhere. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh no, I pushed it. Okay. I didn't know if there was a difference between push and roll, and if I was going to break the statue and not be able to use it anymore. Okay, we're gonna... I think we're good now. I drop all but torch. Okay. And now, hopefully, that will activate the switch. We can go southwest. Let's see here. I need to get an emerald cluster. Okay. Maybe we need to move it one more northeast. Roll statue northeast. Get all. Wait, no. We're gonna have to go southwest, get all, and then get all. No, we get all. Drop all but torch. We're gonna go northeast. Drop all but torch. All right, southwest. 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 There we go. We did it. We did it, folks. We're in the Room of Isis now, and now we can get Emerald Cluster. We're gonna read hieroglyphs again. Get some more hieroglyph action. Some good hieroglyphs. Are those actually any different from the last ones? Anyway, this is Isis is number 3. We're gonna go northeast. 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 I'm gonna put that Emerald Cluster in our knapsack like we did the other clusters. Then we're gonna get all but statue. Now we're gonna roll statue southwest. A single comma can make so much of a difference in these games. Roll statue southwest. This is roll it northwest. Activate the other switch. We're gonna drop all but torch. And now we're gonna go to the southeast room. Southeast, southeast, southeast. Get opal cluster. I think we're almost through all the clusters here. Read hieroglyphs. Some good hieroglyphs. It says Neath is number 1. Northwest. 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 Gonna put opal cluster in knapsack. Get all but statue. Roll statue SE. So I think that again instruction didn't work because of that comma. I did roll statue and then the direction that last time. So that's why I got off from the guide. Is they do have a comma in the guide. Anyway, let's do it again. Let's see if it works this time. All right, yeah, so it does push the statue again. Okay, so that was the entire problem. Okay, a stray comma. Yep. We're gonna drop all but torch. Get the last cluster. The northwest cluster. Northwest, northwest, northwest. In the Room of Nephthys, we're gonna get the diamond cluster. Then we're gonna read some hieroglyphs. It says Nephthys is number 4. Okay, that one actually does look different. Okay, southeast. 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 Now we can get all but head and statue. We go northwest. Up. West. South. East. All right, we're in a cube room whose symmetry is uncanny, at least to the unaided eye. Okay. 2 doorways cut into the walls, one to the north, another to the west. A panel recessed into the wall glows softly in a reflected light, while some hieroglyphs are visible above it. Here it says read scroll, and you must remove bricks 1, 3, og 5. So we're gonna read scroll. Okay. We're gonna remove first brick and drop it. I have the feeling this goes with some accompanying material. And maybe those other hieroglyphs we were reading. Remove third brick and drop it. But thankfully, the walkthrough is actually helping us beat the copyright protection here. Remove fifth brick and drop it and scroll. Let's see if that succeeded. Okay. Doorway swings open. Now we're going to go east from the cube room. North. Down. We're going to hit plaster with pickaxe. We're just destroying this tomb after it's rested undisturbed for thousands of years. The sand disappears from under you. You are safe here. Open door. Oh wait, no, that's not it. I was off on my hit plaster with pickaxe instructions. We're gonna do that again. We're gonna go west first. Go west. Go west. Insert beam and niches. Stand on it. Now we're gonna hit plaster with pickaxe and open door. But because we're standing on the beam, we'll be okay. All right. Now we can open door. Right? Right? Okay. Overwhelmed by a musky odor. Okay. Go west. We're gonna get our trusty beam. Get beam. South. Put beam across doorway. Open door. West. After almost getting crushed by two huge stones. Okay. Our trusty beam saved us. We're gonna west. Now we're gonna use those clusters. We're gonna put diamond cluster in first hole. All right. We're gonna drop knapsack. Get opal, ruby, and emerald. Let's see. See if that works. I never remember if I don't think the Infocom parser has an opinion on the Oxford comma. Let's see here. We're gonna insert ruby cluster in second hole. It'd be great if you could like chain Z machine commands together, like insert emerald cluster in third hole, like doing all this in one, so that you could beat the entire game in one long sentence. That'd be great. Insert opal cluster in fourth hole. Okay. This lab can now be opened. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna open this lab. Find a spatula and a book. Okay. Get book and knapsack. Apparently we don't need a spatula. East. And then we're gonna get beam. Oh, those stones collapse. Just holding them up. We're gonna go north. Oh no, it's too dark to see. Oh no. An army of 11D7 rats, starved for affection and food, leapt upon your body in a show of rodentine appreciation and devoured you. You have died. I don't know what I did that got me off. Oh, it was all those extra steps of trying to navigate the chamber. I guess that cost me my torchlight, so I didn't do it fast enough. So we've died. And the great mysteries of the ancient pyramid remain unsolved. Although your desperation has served you well in getting this far, to get farther requires a wisdom tempered by experience. We got 315 out of 400 possible. That's not too bad. A fairly good looter. But I think that's going to do it here for me for Wozzeday with Infidel. And if you like interactive fiction games for the Apple II like this, then go ahead and subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow for our next Wozzeday.